Hello there guys, this is my video on my Zalman Z9 Plus case. Without further ado, let's get inside. Right, last time I spoke to you guys, I had a Radeon HD 5450. Now though, I've upgraded. If you can see under there, there's a Radeon HD 6870. It's an absolute beast of a card, 1GB of GDDR5 memory. It's really made the difference to my system. There's a Western Digital 160GB hard drive with a 400GB hard drive in RAID 1. Under there is the Core 2 Duo E8400 processor running at 3.4 GHz. 0.4 GHz over stock, cooled by a Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo CPU cooler on the LGA 775 platform. An Alpine II 700W power supply. Still haven't had time to upgrade this because I just haven't had the money lately, and I'm also saving up for an i7 4770K build in a mini ITX enclosure, so I don't really have enough money to upgrade my old rig. Zalman fans all round, apart from the cooler, because I needed some more high FO fans. And the one in the front is the Aerocool 140mm fan. Up there is another Zalman fan. The motherboard is a 8-bit Fatality FPIN9 SLI motherboard. I have 6 GB of OCZ Reaper memory, DDR2 1066 MHz memory. Have a Sony OptiArc DVD-RW drive running at 24 times speed in the DVD. And in there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a OCZ Synapse cache drive, 64 gigs with 32 gigs usable cache memory for my hard drive to make it faster. It's almost as good, it's almost fast boot times as a solid state drive. And yeah, there's just an ordinary wireless PCI card in there. The computer's pretty beastly. I can show you the benchmark scores on Windows Experience Index. So the processor is 6.7, memory 6.7, graphics and gaming graphics are 7.8, and the hard drive is 5.7, which gives me an overall base score of 5.7. If I were to get a solid state drive, which I have left over now, I'll have a base score of 6.7. And now onto the case itself. There's a 4 USB 2.0 on the front with an LED readout display for the temperature, which the probe that's attached to this you can stick anywhere you like. I've got it stuck in the front fan mount. Motherboard supports SLI, dual SLI. On the back, of course my dual slot 6870 takes up 2 of the PCI covers. And on the actual I/O plate input and output shield, there is 4 USB 2.0s, gigabit Ethernet LAN. There's a 7 channel audio, and a optical out, and then there's the PS2 connections for the keyboard and the mouse. There's also 2 water cooling grommets, which I don't really feel I need to use because this case has got enough room anyway for anything that you may desire. Bottom mounted power supply, which is where my Alpine II 700W power supply is. It supposedly delivers 38 amps on 12 volts, although I don't really believe this because the power supply only costed £25. Yeah, so on top it says Zalman. I don't know if you can see this. I'll light quickly. Yeah, so it says Zalman. You can also put anything in there, like keys or memory sticks or anything like that. On the top there's two mounts for two 120mm fans or two 140mm fans. On the back there's a 120mm fan mounting point. On the bottom there's a 120 or 140mm mounting point for a fan. And same on the front. The case is a really nice looking case. I'll just drag it around for you. Sorry, my arrangement right now is in a bit of a mess. It's got a nice little Z sort of design to it, which when it's dark, the blue fan LEDs shine through it and make it look really cool. The only criticism I really have about this case is that the fans that were mounted on the side door get a bit noisy because they're sucking loads of air through a very thin mesh, so it tends to vibrate a lot and makes a lot of noise. But I removed them, and since that happened, it's all running fine. So yeah, the review on this case, I really like it, and it's very good for a gaming case. It's perfectly big enough. I think it's about 50cm long, and accommodate an 11.25-inch graphics card, which mine's about a 9-inch graphics card, so it seems fine for whatever I need it to be used for. That's about it. And this is my Zalman Z9 Plus gaming rig. Thanks guys.